Come check out the Connection Games and Comics. We have the largest selection of War Machine and Hordes miniatures in the Lower Mainland. War Machine Wednesdays and Sundays, with tables and terrain to play your game.
Welcome back to Wargaming Shut Up and Jam, where we're doing our all-in-one unboxing for the Menoth All-in-One Army Box. There we go. It's our all-in-one army unboxing.
Hooray!
See what he did there?
Yeah.
I thought it was clever.
I don't know.
So, we actually have the real box.
Hooray!
Check that out. That's pretty awesome. In fact, we're going to be getting all of the rest of them will be the real boxes. And I actually had a quick peek inside, and it turns out that that doesn't really matter a whole lot, but that's fine. So, for those of you that are uninitiated or uninformed or don't know what the hell we're talking about, these are limited release items that privateer presses come out with. The MSRP anywhere between $129.99 and $134.99. There's actually a difference. Like the red one's $129 and this one was $135, I think. I don't know why there's a difference, but there is.
Yeah, different model count.
Yeah,
different amount of stuff inside.
I guess.
Metal versus plastic and whatnot.
They come with a 35-point army, which we talk about the contents within. And they also come
that
with...
should be posted by the time this is.
Hopefully. They come with the digest-sized rulebook, as well as a couple of cards that give you an idea as to how you can potentially expand. So let's take a look at that. They do come in this luxurious cardboard box. And
with paper.
This is our packing material. I'm not sure why. And then they actually just have like retail product boxes, basically, with stickers that say not for resale. So one of the questions we had before is, do they contain the parts to make all of everything? And the answer is yes. You can make the Crusader, the Templar, or the Vanquisher with the heavy jack kit in here, even though what's recommended for the box itself is the Vanquisher. Which is awesome because, I mean, magnetizing them is going to be your best option.
Yeah, if you have the proficiency to do so.
Big proficiency. I mean, well, I mean, it's not that hard to magnetize something, though.
But we'll put up a tutorial to how to magnetize stuff at some point.
So yeah, so here's our heavy jack kit, which will be the Vanquisher. Here's our plastic unit, plastic unit of Exemplar Errants. Here is our other heavy jack kit, which
it's a Reckoner.
It's a Reckoner.
Like the other two basically aren't worth comparing in comparison. Not that they're even that bad. It's just the Reckoner's ridiculously good.
Reckoner's really strong.
He's really nice.
So this is a blister with Rupert Corvolo and a Vassal, I believe, as well as Severius. This is our Exemplar Errant Seneschal.
Severius isn't in here. That's a Hierophant.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Sure. Oh, you're right. Here's Severius. And we'll get some close-ups here in a moment of the box, just like with our other unboxings. Our Choir.
The only unit you'll ever need. It's not true at all, but whatever.
Our Redeemer.
Which shoots the rockets.
Yeah, and the Redeemer, I thought the Redeemer was like a duo kit, but I guess not, it's just the Redeemer by itself.
All the light kits are separate.
Really?
Yep.
And then our box.
Goodbye box.
Our rulebook, and they slot all of the cards inside of the rulebooks. So if you're wondering where all the cards for all of these things are, that's where they are. Although I think the heavy cards are still...
They probably have the cards inside the boxes.
Yeah. So I know that you can buy the big size rulebook, but honestly I would never want one having the smaller ones.
Well, they can like you can read the fluff out of them.
There's fluff in units and stuff, but like these ones are so convenient. They're awesome. I love them.
Yeah, for gameplay purposes, the smaller ones are more practical.
Yeah. So it does come with that. The Hordes ones come with the Hordes ones, but we'll go from that. And then they come with these two cards. Now, this one is a tips and tricks insert that just gives you an idea as to how to use some of the units that come in the box. I haven't read through it, so I don't know how much I would agree or disagree with it. I imagine it's relatively conventional wisdom.
For most of them.
For most of them. And then this one is a Growing Your Force card. And on the back, it gives you an idea for some alternative 35-point lists. Again, we're going to do a series of videos discussing expanding these out to 50 points at some point. I don't know that I necessarily agree or disagree with what they're telling you in these cards, but it's it's decent reference. I mean, this one suggests you pick up Gorman Duwolf, which he's an awesome model, or Epic Iris. And I think it's pretty hard to say that either of those are bad in almost any list, so that's fine, but would I add a Devout or Repenter? Maybe not. Alright, so let's get closer. Continuing with our unboxing, we've got our Redeemer. And these are basically the bits for it. So let's let this focus a little bit, hopefully, maybe. Either way. So it might be a little hard to make out. We're not going to take these ones out of the bag necessarily, but it's standard fare for any of Privateer Press's plastic kits. They've got sort of a generalized body that keys into each other, and then it's the Redeemer specific bits come in a little baggie that'll plug into that. So we got that guy. Got our magnificent Warcaster.
Hail to you, Severius. Grand Scrutator, Severius.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Back to the future, Severius, because he's from the past.
Is he from the past?
Well, he's Hierarch now, like his epic version.
Oh, I see. This is the Seneschal.
Knights Errant. Seneschal Errant.
So he's the Errant solo, and he's actually I really like the model for him. He's pretty sick.
Comes with very straight flags; those will be bent. He's like an Errant, but with special dangly bits.
He is like an Errant, but with special dangly bits.
I'll stand by it.
So we have our choir.
Best unit in the game.
Probably best unit in the game. I don't know that there's a whole lot of contention with that, but come on. There we go. So, and actually these ones in particular, all the stabs are really straight. What the hell? Normally with the metal kits that I tend to get,
that one's a little bit bent.
It's a little bit bent, but I mean like, I don't know if you saw, but the Warspur UA.
I didn't see.
It looked like an S.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
So these are actually really nice.
Also, mostly one-piece models. There's a few little extra bits to add to some of them.
Yeah, and I mean the choir is the kind of unit that like every Menoth player should have at least one unit of choir, if not maybe more than one.
Probably one.
I mean, for some lists, there's an argument to be made to have more than one.
If you're running more than 6 jacks, okay, yeah. If you're playing Avalon with 12 light jacks, then yeah, you need 2 choirs.
But I mean, choir is such an integral part of their army that it would be foolish not to have them.
You want to do the other metal?
Yeah, I guess we can do the other metal one. So this is our, I guess, solo blister. So we've got Rupert Corvolo.
Carvolo. Say his goddamn name right.
No. This is what he looks like. He's got a really, really fancy mustache.
Yes, and also like bagpipes. Because he likes to make the pipes. He plays music.
He's actually... No, I've never actually seen this model up close. It's not a bad model. Like his face got a lot of character. I like the ridiculous mustache.
It's also super easy to build. He's like 1 or 2 pieces.
I don't know how well the mustache is coming through, but...
Well, you can focus on that in your paint video.
I will. This is the...
It's a Hierophant.
Those are the guys that, if they get souls, they have a little area around them. No?
That's a Reclaimer. Hierophant is the Warcaster attachment.
Oh,
it makes
okay.
your Warcaster just a little bit better.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes a lot a bit better. He can also heal your Warcaster.
And then we have the Vassal, which is another like all-star sort of Menoth solo.
He makes the jacks shoot again, or makes them run away.
I mean, he looks like he's having a bad day, though.
Well, he's an enslaved mage. Like he's not having a good day.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Is that what they're enslaved mages?
Yeah.
Huh.
They never have a good day.
Not one good day.
No.
But I thought Menoth were the holy purity good guy.
Well, no, they're very holy, which means that historically accurately,
Oh,
they're
yes.
warlike.
They're not. So you're saying they're not super cuddly friends with
They're
everybody?
they're very zealous and militant in their Menothianity.
You heard it here. So we've got our
Redeemer.
No, this is the Castigator, Reckoner, Sanctifier.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's a Reckoner.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You were fucking up with the Repenter, so I just the Redeemer.
Not all of the things are Repenters. Legion Repenter. Okay.
This is the Reckoner, who shall redeem the army.
And again, like we mentioned previously, it does come with all of the cards for all of the jacks. So if you are savvy with magnetization, definitely magnetize everything because there's no reason not to. Like you have the bits.
Well, in this box, you could just throw out the other two cards because the Reckoner is so good.
I think that there's an argument to be made for every model in the game, mostly, except for maybe some.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but like the Reckoner's so good.
So here's his big, beautiful body.
Oh yeah, baby.
Here's his big, beautiful spank mace.
His hitty stick.
His hitty stick.
That's not his. That's a Castigator bit.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool.
It's a Flame Fist.
Oh.
It's also a Castigator bit. That's an arm, or a shoulder to be more accurate.
A shoulder to be more accurate. This, I guess, wouldn't... Where is this?
It's a Sanctifier BD stick.
Sanctifier BD stick. I mean, conversely, if you're not going to magnetize them, then use these kind of bits for terrain, basically. Use them for wrecks, use them for whatever else. There's lots of things you could potentially use them for. What else does he carry? Does he carry the gun?
Yeah, his gun is on one arm.
Okay, so it's probably his gun then.
That is, in fact. It replaces the arm fist that you see.
Okay.
He just doesn't have a melee weapon there instead of the fist the other ones would have.
So this is our Reckoner. I mean, for our video, we're probably going to just build a Reckoner.
Probably.
Well,
I'm the one building it, and I'm the one saying you can throw out the other two cards.
Why you gotta be like that?
You're the one who's going to do the magnetization tutorial. I don't know how to magnetize things.
Really? You don't know how to magnetize things?
Yeah. I'll fuck them up.
You can't figure out polarity?
They'll all break. I'm not worried about polarity. It's just like the drilling. I'll break them all and ruin everything.
So yeah, that is our Reckoner. This is our box of Exemplar Errants. One thing that I'm actually quite happy that they did is that they included all of the plastic kits rather than, taking, like, I'm sure that Privateer Press has back stock for the metal, and this would have been a way to get rid of a lot of that stuff. And instead what they did is they actually just gave you the plastic kits, which I appreciate. I think that's a lot better than what they could have done. And I think even if they had included the metals, it still would have been a good deal. But personally, I would have not been as happy with it. So I think that's a nice call. All of the whatever these guys are.
Errands. The ridiculous tar pit speed bump that also is weapon masters and blessed crossbows and hit stuff.
And again, the models are really nice, I think.
Gotcha.
This guy is missing important parts of his anatomy.
It's fine, he's probably a eunuch.
He might be a eunuch. But, yeah, I wonder how many different sculpts there are. There's 1, 2...
I would guess 3 with a 4th for the leader. You're out of frame.
Oh, I am out of frame.
Away from you.
Let's take a look at that. So...
That's the leader, the one that's closest to you.
This guy?
Yeah, he's a unit commander.
So we've got 3, 6, 9, and then leader dude. So those are the different different sculpts, and here are the important anatomical bits for those three gentlemen.
Clearly, that's how plastic figures work.
And then giant bag of swords and stuff.
Please don't open that. It's roughly 10 crossbows, 10 swords, 20 shoulders. You know.
Yeah, so we're not going to open that, but that's the Errant kit.
What fresh hell is this?
Says
the builder.
I don't think those will be as bad as the Winter Guard.
They won't be as bad as the Winter Guard. I mean, they'll be as bad as the Winter Guard without the Rocketeers and the UA, but...
They didn't look like they had a tremendous mold line, so...
They never look like it from a distance, and then you look at them up close under 3 lamps, and it's fucking hell.
And finally, we've got our...
Vanquisher! 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 And he does burninate the countryside. It's his job. It's the thing that he does.
Okay, and so... Again, 3 cards.
This one you actually want to This one you might actually want to magnetize.
And this is interesting. So, sprue or bag of sprues. I'm not sure.
The bottom one there is the common bits, and then you have the Templar. Actually, they're not separated by Jack, unfortunately.
No.
They're arm specific, I think.
So
you got like
chest and then legs and shield.
And then you got like left arm stuff, right arm stuff.
Left arm stuff, right arm stuff. Base and heads.
Versa.
So this is the same bag that comes in the 2-player starter set.
Yeah, with generators in it.
So I don't know why they've done it this way, but I think this is part of their first run of plastics.
Yeah.
Because I know that like everything basically comes in like one bag now.
Yeah. Or bags within bags.
On the bright side, for unboxing, we don't necessarily have to pop open all of them because it defines them pretty well. But
I'll go over the bits that are actually used in the Vanquisher build anyway.
Yeah. And then, of course, finally,
cards.
The cards. So this is the alternative 35-point list. I like how the like one of the first suggestions is Harvey. You're like, oh, just one of the strongest.
Well, hey, the other one is Epic Fiora. Like,
yeah. Well, I'd say Harvey's kind of.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Epic Fiora is like not. I mean, she's good. She's regarded as pretty good, but you know, it's not Krios or whatever.
Yeah. And then the Army Tips and Tricks, like I said, I'm not sure.
So the Tips and Tricks card is all one sort of blurb, like that you read on both sides. The other card actually has 2 distinct sides. One of them is growing to 50 points, and the other one is doing other things at 35.
Exactly.